Today I'm going to be making music with my new microKORG and a basic ditto looper. The guideline I'm giving myself is to use only these two pieces of gear and to try to capture the mixture of emotions I've been feeling lately, which can be maybe described as a combination of a bit of anxiety, cheeriness and gratitude, long-term optimism, but also a bit of short-term pessimism, and some patience. I really love the simplicity of the setup, which while it has its limitations, it just encourages me to sit down and start recording something rather than overthinking things and filtering out a lot of ideas. Here's what I'm starting off with. The rhythm can be broken down as being in groups of 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, or just considered a phrase in 13/16. And I'm using this very basic sine wave sound that I just rounded off a bit so that I think it sounds a bit friendlier. Now with the second layer, I'm adding a bit more harmony to the phrase, and I'm using a sound called Plinka box that comes from this really great set of patches that I bought for the microKORG made by my friend Cuckoo. Here I'm adding faint pad-like sounds to fill in the texture, and I'm also using the volume knob just as a very quick way to add a little more variety to the dynamics. Here I did something by accident while trying to create another patch, and I ended up getting this thuddy sound that I'm going to use as a bass drum. Now I'm using the same sound higher in pitch with a slightly different rhythmic pattern. And now the same thing even higher in pitch, offset just slightly so that there's a little bit of a crunch. And now I'm ready to add some chords, which I'll be playing over the loop instead of recording as a separate layer so that I have the freedom to go beyond the number of measures I recorded so far. The sound that I'm using is another patch by Cuckoo, and what I really wanted with this one is to have a sustained sound because I don't have access to a pedal with the synthesizer. So I'm just making it as long and drawn out as possible with a very, very soft decay. To go along with the music, here is some footage from my trip across the US while recently moving from the east to west coast. So enjoy!